Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be repotting my coconut plant, and I'll tell you a little bit about my plant after I finish repotting it and how I got this plant. But before I tell you that, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. So I'm moving into that bigger pot. It's been here for around 2 or 3 years, and the thing about this, I'm excited to do this, and I've been dreading it as well, because I initially tried to grow more roots, which is a good idea, but because the soil washed away, the roots dried up here. You can see it's basically dead, and all it has is this one root supporting it, and if that breaks, the plant is dead. So this is why repotting is going to be a very big challenge for me. And first of all, I'm just going to cut this leaf off. You can see it's yellow, it's on its way out already, so I'm just going to cut it off, leave a little stub like that. It's like what I've been doing with all the other leaves, the old leaves. You can see leaving a little stub, makes it look attractive. So what I'm going to do is I'll see if I can remove the plant, and this is very risky. I may have to break the pot if I can't get it out. I don't want this to break. I'll see if I can get a pusher or a like stick so I can push it out. Use a stick, and I don't want to. There we go, it's coming out. I'm not gonna pull on it, I'm gonna push it a bit more, because there's a nut in there, so that's why it can come out. And I want to make sure when it comes out, the plant doesn't fall apart and break. I want to see how the roots are doing. I might be able to take it out now if I put my hand in here, grabbing onto the nut. Oh, there's a lot of roots down there. I can show you guys. Ooh. See, I use sandy soil, and oh my, the nut's still there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was easier than I thought. Look at that. Beautiful coconut. Very beautiful. Love the fine fibrous roots. And no more root growth up here, which is a bit disappointing. I wanted more roots to come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to break this. It still has energy that I can use. And what I'm going to do is I'm put it into this big pot, and I'll mulch the top just to give it a bit more moisture, and hopefully in 1 year it'll send roots down, which I really hope it does, or the plant could die if that root breaks. So what we're going to do now is place into that pot. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is, and I'm just going to cover it up with soil. You can see the coconut's still there, and I know it's not centered. I'll try to center it, and I'll put the soil in. I'll show you the finished product. Now that the plant's all planted up, I'll be giving it water, and I'll tell you the story now. So basically, if you remember some of my old videos where I didn't edit my videos, I usually just post updates regularly, quick updates of a coconut plant that I had in my room. And if you remember, it just grew with a little dot. This is the same plant. It's been here for a long time. Well, I won't say too long, but I've taken care of it. Every winter I'd move it in because I worried it'd get too cold for a tropical plant. Because a lot of my ficus do lose their leaves in winter, which means it's a bit cold for them. So I just moved this plant in every winter, and it's growing well, and it's still growing well. And again, the reason why I only have one root is because it used to be buried pretty well and roots started forming. But then the soil, every time I water it, a little bit of soil would wash away, and it gone to the point where you could see all the roots. So now that's why it has one root, but that root is pretty healthy, and I think with the mulch it should be able to regenerate roots near the base of the tree, which I really hope it does. If it does, I don't have to worry about the tree dying from the root. And you know, it might be a bit challenging to grow coconut here, where winters do get 5, 4, 3 degrees, and it's pretty dry as well in winter, so it might be a bit of a challenge, but I think I can do it. It'll just be a little pot plant. I won't grow into a big tree and grow coconut. That's probably not going to happen. But the most likely thing is it's going to be a little pot plant, and it's going to be hopefully a happy coconut. You can see loads of new growth, so that's good. And I'll just be leaving it here under this tree with my maples, and it'll get sun and it'll be warm here. So yeah, that's just a big pot it's going to be in for probably a couple more years. And yeah, so if it grows roots, I'll post it on my Instagram, and make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can see regular updates of my plants when I don't upload. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.